I'm middle school Matt. Your first day of high school is only in a few months, and even though middle school isn't technically over, right now you're mainly thinking about what your life is going to be like in high school. But what you're definitely not thinking about right now is your mental health. That's because in middle school they never really talked about mental health. Your guidance counselor might have brought it up once or twice, but mental health was definitely something swept under the rug. Now, the national conversation around mental health has accelerated since then, but in high school, the subject is still handled poorly by teachers and administration. Although it's addressed more, much of their advice for managing mental health just doesn't work for some people, including myself. Schools and teachers don't really take into account how a student's race, sexual orientation, family structure, and so many other personal factors don't fit these cookie cutter methods for addressing mental health. So here's what you should know. Addressing your mental health concerns is not a sign of weakness or something all in your head. At its core, all mental health is our emotional, mental, and social well being. You should check in on your mental health frequently because your concerns are valid and they deserve to be properly addressed. Society as a whole is now beginning to talk more openly about mental health, but admittedly, this conversation is happening far too slow. And it shouldn't have to be that way. Schools, teachers, parents, and friends can do better. Schools can do better by providing better resources to students and understanding that lots of the time it's the school's policies, whether that be workloads, school hours, or administrative efforts, that can be a detriment to mental health. Parents and teachers can do better by unpacking and unlearning the harmful misconceptions about mental health that they might have learned when they were younger. And be sure to check up with your friends frequently and make sure they're doing okay. Understanding your mental health can be a very daunting task, and sometimes we might need to seek trusted friends and adults with that. But mental health is very personal and different for everyone. So, regardless of whatever step on your journey that you're on, make sure you're trying to find out what works best for you.